What's up, everyone? This is Melanin Vibes. My name is Ariana Harriet. I'm a student at Hampton University, and I'm from Newport News, Virginia.
My name is London Elaine. I am an alumna from Detroit, Michigan, but graduated from Georgia State University.
My name is Hassani Malone. I'm a student at Flagler College.
My name is Desmond Andrews. I go to Howard University, and I'm from Los Angeles, California.
And this is Melanin Vibes.
So I say let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Many of y'all know, today is Tupac's birthday. And with his birthday is the release of the new movie, All Eyes on Me. But there's been a little bit of controversy with that. In fact, 50 Cent responded to the movie and basically said that the movie is trash. You might as well watch it on Fire Stick. As many of us know, we got the bootleg Fire Stick. Can watch all the free movies. But then he even says John Singleton, who was the director of the film at first, that he said it was even trash. And so he just wanted to see if his view was the same.
I don't think it's fair that, first of all, 50 Cent criticizes everything that doesn't have
No,
nothing
he
to do
really
with
does.
50 Cent.
Yes.
So that's that. Two, why are you on social media speaking for John Singleton? You don't know why he jumped off the movie. I just think that's unfair.
Yeah. But then Jada Pinkett went onto Twitter, and this is where it got good. She basically said that the movie didn't really provide a real interpretation of their relationship, that in fact he didn't even read the poem to her, that it was just like false. And so she had a lot to say about it. If you go on her Twitter, it's several tweets. One of the tweets even said, she said to the actors that played the role, I know y'all didn't purposely do anything and it's not y'all fault, but the fact is, she said, Pac never said goodbye to me before leaving LA. He had to leave abruptly. And she said the re-imaging of the relationship has been hurtful for her. So, I mean, that's kind of crazy to see Jada Pinkett say that, of all people.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, girl.
I'm not disputing her feelings. I don't know their relationship, because I probably wouldn't even more. But the thing is, the movie took 6 years of production, correct?
Yes.
But it's...
Why didn't you... Where was this before the movie? I just feel like, let these people, the actors and the actresses that can, this is their first movie, let them have their moment. You had 6 years to say what you had to say about whatever. If you wanted to give some factual history or whatever, you had 6 years to do it and you didn't.
Yes, why didn't she just go in and tell the directors and stuff, hey, this is what happened in our relationship?
Well, one thing, too, is they aired the movie after Tupac's mother died. Because she wasn't...
She might have had a lot to say.
But she wasn't with them, airing the movie at first. So after she passed away, that's when they aired it. Don't you find that kind of funny, though?
I mean, not necessarily, because it's been a long time making. They've had so many ups and downs with making this movie.
Yeah.
Money-wise, trying to find the right actor.
And then the director jumped out and someone else had to come in.
I don't think they purposely aired it after she died. They waited for her to die and then aired it.
I don't think that was the case.
Yeah.
But then on the Breakfast Club the other day, they had an interview with the two directors, L.T. Hutton and then Benny Boom, and they were like, celebrities loved it. So now I'm confused.
Well,
Some
I just say
people
go
like
see
it,
it.
and some people don't. I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't
so
seen it
can't
either,
really
so I
speak
would
on
wanna
it.
go
Well,
see
I
it.
feel like Jada does have the right to be upset about something like this, considering this is also her story, too.
Yeah.
So I think she should be allowed to voice those opinions, but we don't know Tupac or Jada's life.
We don't.
So.
They would have been cute together, though, but, I digress.
So what happened?
What happened next about the Nicki Minaj thing?
Yes.
Okay. So, I don't know if you guys seen the video, but Nicki Minaj, she's in London, she goes to Prague, and she says, attention, this is how bad B-word leave London to go to Prague. You B-word can't even spell Prague.
So do you think that was like a shot at Remy Ma? Because a week before that, Remy Ma did Summer Jam, where she brought all female MCs out, and while the female MCs were leaving the stage, she said F Nicki Minaj and proceeded on with her Shether performance.
I don't see it as a hit at Remy Ma. I just thought it looked like she was just trying to have fun. She was twirling around. She was laughing. It just seemed like she was
Nicki
having a good
Minaj
time.
isn't gonna do that. She's not gonna take another hit because she's scared, because she
No,
knows
but she's
Remy
petty.
Ma will
But
murder
She's
her.
petty, but she also I just feel like she wouldn't go out of her way like that for the Summer Jam
Well,
concert.
for one, she doesn't have to go too far because, she's Nicki Minaj. If she wanted to reach Remy Ma, it's not hard. She just got to go to New York. Remy Ma
Exactly.
can't leave. But
That's why she did that though, because Remy Ma can't go anywhere. So she tried to like throw shade at her, saying
But
like,
Nicki Minaj
you can't
shouldn't
go
do that.
nowhere. I'm in London. I'm about to go.
I don't
to
think it's
Prague.
shade. I just think it's just straight fact. Okay, I could be biased because I'm like Nicki Minaj is like spirit sister, and like yes, obviously, like if I
I'm
don't
not
like
a fan,
somebody,
for
somebody
real.
shout, you coming for me or whatever, and I know you in a certain predicament, then yes, I'm gonna throw some little subliminal shade. So I do think it was shade, unfortunately,
Yeah.
because Nicki Minaj is known for being shady in the industry. Like she will pull some stuff and some strings to kind of block other people's whatever. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is true, Remy. You cannot go to London and you
Okay,
can't
but
leave
she-
London
I
to
mean,
go
yeah.
to Prague.
She still killed her, and she there. I don't care.
I don't know about
She
that.
did.
She did.
Remy writes her
We
own lyrics.
can't.
That's all I
Yeah,
gotta say.
listen, we have to acknowledge that Nikki lost that one. She did, but Nikki, the own lyrics thing, she did used to write her own lyrics, so she
She
is
did?
talented.
Who,
She,
Nikki?
she had
No,
music
she
and
didn't.
everything.
Do we know
But
that for
she was
sure?
still with Safari. Her and Safari were together for 10 years when she was growing
I
up
don't,
in New York.
Okay, but I don't think he did all
mean?
that.
He
We
wrote all her
can't give
stuff.
him all her credit.
I just like how when people say people wrote stuff for such and such. Okay, well then when they break up, then why didn't that person blow up and then that person didn't? Like what is Safari?
Because it takes a person like Nicki Minaj has everything in order to be an artist, to be a superstar. She has the body, the looks, the personality, basically the whole image. So when you have the image with someone that can, portray the lyrics the way they need to, you have a person. Like I can't go up and I feel like I could be a rapper, but I just need someone to write my own lyrics because I feel
Yeah, I
like
can't.
you have
do
if you have
that.
the look and
But the
everything and
thing-
the personality, you can do it.
But the thing is, Remy Ma is more like a street rapper, and Nicki Minaj is like
Nicki Minaj is
it's
a
like
rapper.
she's in a rapper. She's doing pop now. Isn't
She's
she
a
like
hip-hop
hip-hop,
artist. She's a
like,
hip-hop
she's an
artist.
artist, okay? She does
Yeah.
R&B, she does
Okay.
pop, she
She does
has
R&B?
done movies.
Okay.
People, she may as well be a pop artist now, but pop is so like versatile and so wide
Yeah.
that I feel
Yeah.
like there's room for it to lean over to hip hop and R&B and all that stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Like she
It is what it is.
Okay, so you guys heard about Tanashi's comments.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you pronounce her name, Tanashi?
Tanashi, yes.
I think it's Tinashe.
It
It's
might-
Tinashe.
Is it Tinashe? Well, it tells you she's not that relevant.
Whoa.
Tinashe decided to speak out and say there are hundreds of male rappers that all look the same, sound the same, but if you're a black woman, you're either Beyonce or Rihanna, and it's very, very strange. That one wasn't as controversial as her comment about colorism, where she said she credited her mixed race heritage as a reason why she feels like she's not being well received by the black community, and said there's colorism involved in the black community, which is very apparent.
Now, there is colorism, but in entertainment business, there's been several biracial people that
Yeah.
have.
It's favored.
And I didn't even know
to
she was
lighter-skinned
biracial.
people. That's the thing.
yeah,
Like the
exactly.
entertainment industry is favorable to people of lighter complexions of mixed race backgrounds.
Exactly.
Again,
So
like, the
Not
I don't know
even
what
just
they
in the
are.
industry, just like
in life.
worldwide.
Yeah.
Right.
It's favorable to be lighter skinned. So
And to be
For
honest,
her-
she just doesn't have any hit records. We
She
know
did-
who.
Well,
We know
no,
who we
her,
are.
her latest album was pretty lit.
It was an album.
didn't hear it.
What's the latest album? Because I googled it and I
I
like
forgot. I don't know the name. To be
Oh,
honest. Like,
I know
So-
she had that song. I
don't know the
gotta
name, to be
get you on that song.
Two on. That was
Yeah,
like
same thing.
55 summers ago.
Like we know who she is.
She's
She just
had
doesn't
some
care.
good songs, but,
but
she
she's
hasn't
not
had
Rihanna. That's
yeah,
just-
there's
This is the
plain-
thing that I had an issue with every statement that she made. You complain about the female artist, you have to be a Rihanna or a Beyonce, and then you go complain about colorism. Okay, well, Beyonce has French heritage, and they're both light skinned, so
Yeah.
you kind of negated just your own two claims right there.
Yeah.
Second, why is it the black community's fault that you are not excelling? Like, okay, so if you're a biracial, then you're a part of two communities. Where what about your white fans? They didn't pick up
Exactly.
things.
They
The
not
white
picking
community
up-
didn't pick anything. So I
Exactly.
just feel like Tanasha's just reaching,
and it's
and not
not
for Grammys.
our
Like, no.
fault. It's not our fault that she's not rising up as she should. She needs to look at her record label and see
Yeah.
what they're doing wrong. She needs to switch over to a new record label if that's the case,
I
because
mean-
they're obviously not doing the right
I
thing.
mean, her music is good though. Okay.
It might
Right.
have. No, it
Shade.
probably is really good. I just don't hear it because they don't promote her.
This is how I feel about the situation. Wendy Williams talked about it earlier, but she gave a good point. Why is Tinashe mad about Beyonce. I mean, yes, we know it's a Beyonce and Rihanna industry, but they're just two talented people.
Yeah.
And everyone's gonna do the same thing you do. Everyone makes music, but you have to find a way to stick out in order for your talent to be shown. She hasn't. She just seems like a regular girl. I don't see nothing special about her. I'm not taking away her talent, but she
doesn't
hasn't
stand out.
She
basically.
hasn't brought anything to the world
Yeah.
that's like, oh my God, I love Tinashe. Just like we do the same thing with I love me some Rihanna and Beyonce.
And we can't pretend like she is really talented. She's got a
Yeah,
very
she's
good. She's got a
talented.
good voice. She's a really good dancer. But like, if
I
your
wouldn't
music
say really
isn't,
good dancer.
well, she's a
a
good
dancer.
dancer. If your music isn't reaching people, then you can't blame them for that. That's
Yeah.
not
Her
their
R&B
fault.
route, like her first album Aquarius did better because it stuck with the black community and it had more R&B sound to it, and she had
I
black
hear that.
features and things like that. Aquarius actually did really good. It got her on the Nicki Minaj tour, so you know. It did good. Is when she started to try to cross over to pop. You can't cross over from an audience you haven't completely captured yet. You didn't sell yourself to the black community
That's probably why
long
she.
enough.
That's
to
probably why she went to
cross
pop.
over. So
Because
it
she-
is a
yeah.
white community responsibility, Tanasha, because when you
Yeah.
tried to go over there, they said no. Tanasha, like that's just
Lord.
that's
Okay.
just what that is. But
Let's-
speaking of making yourself stand out,
Yes.
Miss Amber Rose and her picture.
What a woman.
Okay, so the question is the question is, was Amber Rose empowering women, or was she
No.
setting back the feminist movement that she so much claimed to be a part of? As in London Elaine, this my position on that is, okay, first of all, let me define feminism, because a lot of people don't know what feminism is.
Yeah.
Feminism
Okay.
is to believing in the equality of the sexes, not necessarily putting one above the other, but being socially, economically, and socially, economically, and politically equivalent to their male counterparts. That is what feminism is.
Yeah.
Some women get empowered by saying that they can cover up head to toe and
Yeah.
still achieve whatever. Some women get empowered by showing their vaginas on Instagram.
Yep.
However, the reason why I think it was empowering, not necessarily for me, I'm not going to say I'm going to go show
Yeah.
whatever on Instagram. I have issue with showing my legs on Instagram. So you're not going to see too much of that. But my thing is, nobody said anything when this is not the first time we've seen Amber Rose naked.
Right.
Exactly. And she's not even naked. The thing is,
She showed her
when it
boobs.
was leaked, and probably by some man in the industry,
Yeah.
everybody was, oh my God, her body's so snatched, her body's so this. But because it was her choice to put it out herself,
Exactly.
because it was her choice.
I think
Exactly.
that's true.
Wait a minute.
That's why she's more judged, because she posted.
She had a choice to put it out.
Exactly.
And I feel like because she chose to do it,
Yeah.
people are like questioning her morality and everything like that. And I just don't understand why is that a question to do it. And nobody questioned Nelly's. Nelly has a couple of pictures out which showing the same, well, obviously not the same genitalia because they
Yeah.
don't have it, but the same area. Like, she's not showing her vagina. Obviously, people who are like, oh, she's showing her.
It
The
was
vagina is
not the
inside.
vagina
part.
Okay,
It
so
was-
because she doesn't have her legs sprayed open, she's not
showing
her
her
vagina.
pons
That's
pubis.
not her- that's
Let's
not
call
her
it what it
vagina.
is. The correct term is the mons pubis. That's what she's showing. And men show that all the time.
They
Just
do.
all
With
the
that
time.
V
Justin
cut all the
Bieber
time.
has
That's the V
cut.
cut.
Mark Wahlberg, the V cut in the 90s. Nelly did the V cut in the 90s. Tank does it on stage.
At the end of the day, that's still part of your vagina. Like, when you see that.
Okay, but
But
what's
what is
the
wrong?
issue?
What
What's
is
the
the
issue
issue with her showing her body?
What is it?
Let me
If
say
she
this.
wants to show it.
I'm a firm believer in you get respect based on the way you view yourself. So if you're putting naked pictures out there of yourself, I'm sorry, that's
But
not
she
acceptable.
knew, but she knew the
If she's
consequences, because that's
still-
why she did it. She knew the consequences
Just
behind
because
it.
she's
but-
putting naked pictures of herself out doesn't mean she's not respecting herself.
But let me
Maybe she feels
say-
that's her self-respect, that's her
Exactly.
self-love.
Let me say this
She's-
though. You can't sit there and say that's a feminine movement. That's not a feminine movement. If you're gonna be the face of something, you're looked at in all aspects.
Well, you can't really be the face of feminism because
Yeah.
feminism
But
is
you
a
know,
white
she has her whole. That,
thing.
I mean, honestly, let's just be honest. It didn't really come to terms with the black community until Amber Rose did that. Feminism was really for white people, and then
No,
Yes,
that's
huh?
different.
Yes.
There's white feminism and there's intersectional feminism. I feel
It's
like
womanism,
white.
coined by
Yeah.
Alice
Yeah.
Walker. But
Yeah.
this is the thing. I'm gonna have to disagree with you about black women not getting into the feminist movement until Amber Rose. No, they were well into it into the 60s and 70s. They just branched off and called it something else. Where Alice Walker come in and coining it womanism and basically focusing on the black woman and why she needs to be equal not only to her male counterpart but equal to white women who want to be equal to white men.
But why does that have to be showing your first of all, it wasn't shaving, so then that was
the question is, what is wrong with her showing her vagina? What is
wrong with human anatomy? We
If I
all
could walk around
have
as
body
big as
parts.
you act like you've never seen a vagina.
Let me ask you
before.
this. So, Hassani, you gonna put a picture up of your vagina on
If
Instagram?
I sure want to, I will.
I don't want to, but if I wanted to, I will.
If I'm feeling risky that day, snap.
I just don't see what's the
Where's your respect?
I have
though?
respect in myself,
yourself.
though. I have respect in myself, and if I feel like I want to put that up, I'm embracing my body, and there's nothing wrong with embracing
how
your
do
body.
you?
If white women don't want to shave their armpits in the name of feminism,
diet,
And
they're
that's
allowed to do
That's
that.
disgusting
So
to
why-
me. That's disgusting.
Okay, but that's
why are you
them
being
doing it in
judged?
the name
Why are
of
you judging
feminism.
them by it?
So
Why are you
she
being
should be
judgmental?
allowed to do this.
Why are you being? The
It's
thing
not
is,
being judgmental.
People shouldn't judge the way people want to If Amber Rose wants to, show off her vagina, then people shouldn't judge that.
Okay,
let her
go
do
ahead, let her
whatever
do that.
she wants to do.
But don't say this.
Like,
that's
why are you judging somebody else? Like, why are you doing?
Don't say that is going to be the face of feminism. Don't say that's a feminine movement.
Well, no one's
'cause
saying
it's
that's
not.
the face
It's
of
not.
feminism. We're just saying
I
that
really don't care what's the
she's
face of
promoting
feminism because
body
the face of feminism
positivity.
is white and it's not
I
pertaining to
believe.
me, so I don't care about
I
feminism.
believe if you respect yourself, you're not going to publicly broadcast your body like that. That's just my
Okay.
personal opinion
I think
about the situation.
you're gonna
I'm actually clearing my throat.
I'm not
I
going to
feel
post
like
naked pictures of
if you want to
myself.
post pictures of yourself like that, then you still respect yourself.
Exactly.
That's the pictures of yourself like nude. That's not respecting
How do you-
yourself.
these are
Respecting
considered
yourself
pri-
is
feel
treating
comfortable
yourself.
in your body. You want to embrace it.
But these are
Respecting
considered-
yourself is
Embrace
treating
it.
yourself the way you should.
If you
Well,
wanna
let's
show
not
off your
forget
body,
that Amber
treating
Rose
yourself
did
with
come from
respect.
a background of being a stripper.
I mean,
She
okay,
did.
so why are we
She
even
did.
giving her the respect?
Why? Oh, so you don't have any respect for strippers? That's what you're
Sex
saying.
But why
workers
not-
deserve
what?
respect as well.
But why not have respect for strippers and have respect for the people who go see them?
Exactly.
There we go.
They're
Sex
part of the
workers
entertainment industry.
deserve-
They're part of the entertainment industry.
Okay,
first
she's
of all.
Sex
entertaining.
workers deserve the exact
I
same
just-
respect as other people.
I just
do.
believe if you are a stripper or if you are showing yourself publicly like that, I just feel like you're not respecting yourself. And then I feel like that's a private situation between you and someone you're with sexually.
What?
Yes.
She's not
just
sure.
all
Okay, but
about
she
it.
wasn't in like. It wasn't like she was doing it when she posted the picture. She posted it with a link for her slut walk, which helps.
How does that
in,
go
Which
together?
helps in slut shaming.
Yeah.
How is that? Okay, look, I don't believe that slut shaming stuff. That's that,
What?
Okay,
Okay,
well, you
you
don't
know
believe
what?
it.
Because she's a
You know
slut
what?
shamer,
Because
so
you slut shame
gonna
people.
believe it.
Hello.
I don't believe it. She believes
People
it.
get slut shamed
I'm not
all
a
the
slut
time. It's
shamer.
a thing.
Crazy.
It's when you
This is
call
crazy.
someone a hoe.
I do
That's
agree.
A slut shame.
Okay, because it's true. Okay, look, this
There's
is
no
how.
such thing as a slut. I'm sorry.
Yes, huh?
No, it's
Yes, there
not.
is.
No, it's not. It's
Yes,
not
there
such thing as
is.
a hoe,
Yes,
a
there
slut.
is, Desmond.
No, it
You're
is
allowed
not.
to
You're allowed
express
to-
yourself
exactly.
sexually.
There's no
You're
such
allowed
thing.
to express yourself
Like-
sexually the same way men are allowed
Okay.
to express them.
And
I
they don't
agree.
even get judged.
One
like
part-
That. They
oh,
get
no, I get
judged.
judged. A
But
man
that
can be
is-
a
They
hoe.
get judged
Judged.
every once in a while, but it's not to the full extent. When men get judged for expressing themselves sexually, it doesn't affect their career,
Exactly. Like
their
it does.
lives.
Okay, I
It
agree with that.
doesn't. But
I agree with
women,
that.
it does, and that's the whole thing with slut shaming.
But at the same time, I agree with Amber Rose saying that what you wear shouldn't be the reasons for you getting raped. That's where the whole slut shaming thing came from. I specifically agree with that. That's a great thing.
So now
But
you're
however,
saying-
So you gotta
I
get
don't
raped
agree.
to have
if
to
I
get-
come out,
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I don't agree with the fact that you can be out here sleeping with so and so many people and not be considered a hoe. That I'm sorry. That's
I
what
feel
it
like
is.
if nobody knows about each other, you
Okay,
just
well,
sleeping
that's
with that
your,
one
you.
person.
But if your business, okay,
I
a
feel like-
definition,
That's my
a
thing.
definition of a hoe is someone that sleeps with multiple men, and your business is out there.
multiple men, so not multiple.
Multiple women too. Okay, I'm just coming from a
See,
woman's
you're-
standpoint.
See, no,
According to Google, whore
No.
is a prostitute.
I didn't
so
say
unless you
whore.
get
I
paid-
said hoe.
Well, that's a garden too.
Well,
so
yeah,
nobody.
exactly.
girls are judged more than
Yes.
men are.
Yes.
And it shouldn't be that way, though.
But I think,
You know
okay, if
what
I
I'm
have the
saying?
same amount of
So-
partners as a man, and we're like, okay, say I slept with 20 people this week, and he slept with 20 people this week, we both hoes.
No, y'all not. Y'all can do whatever you want to do. If
You can
wanna
do whatever
sleep
you wanna do,
with
but that's your
20 men
label.
in a week, then do
Okay.
it. You shouldn't be judged for it. Okay, let's just go to the
monogamy
next-
is not
let's
for
just go
everybody,
to the
so
next
you
topic,
shouldn't
y'all.
attack people who it's not for.
Okay, Hassani, since you have all this great advice,
Thank you.
well then maybe, maybe you can answer some of the questions that the viewers had for you.
Okay, so somebody wrote in and said, "Hello, Hassani. I don't really know what to do about this issue with my boyfriend. He's the sweetest thing when he wants to be, but other times he really knows how to piss me off. He never knows what to do. He never wants to do what I want to do. All he wants to do is sit around and play video games all day. Then he gets mad when I ask if we can do anything or go out. He never has any money because he hates his job and ignores his boss when he calls so he doesn't have to go in when he isn't scheduled. And also because he spends all his money on stupid things like Nintendo products. The last time we actually went out, just the two of us, was maybe a couple of months ago, and we just did what he wanted to do. I've been dealing with this for over a year now, and I don't know what to do. I would greatly appreciate your advice. This sounds like my little brother. Okay, so my first thing I want to tell you is communication is key. If you feel like your man isn't treating you the way you want to be treated, or he's not doing stuff, like you guys aren't having fun anymore, you need to talk to him and you guys need to work it out together. You also could find a hobby that both of you guys can do and enjoy at the same time, and maybe get him out the house a little more. And if that doesn't work, you have to remember that your happiness comes above all else. This has been going on for a year, so if he doesn't change up anytime soon, cut him. Like,
It's been a year, though.
Don't say cut
It's
him.
been a
Say
year.
dump
It's
him,
time
'cause
to cut
that
him
could be
already.
ambiguous.
okay, dump him.
It's been a year. It's time to cut
He's got to go.
He gotta go bye-bye.
But if you don't want to, if you want to try to see if it'll work out, then try those
if you wanted
things.
to
But
work it out, if you wanted to, then yeah.
it doesn't
try
seem
it.
like he's going to change anytime soon, and he needs to learn how to grow up first.
You can't change a man, just saying.
You can't
Exactly.
raise a man, okay?
So
Okay,
dump him if it
Michelle.
doesn't work out.
Can't
Well,
change a man.
I'm glad you brought up communication, because I do think that our generation do not know how to talk to people. We lack very, very important skills such as interpersonal communicating skills. So DIY with London, I want to give you 4 tips on how to work on your interpersonal skills, not only with relationships, but it might help you in job searches or anything like that. So the first thing you want to learn how to do is get comfortable with talking to people face to face. In that situation, I feel like she's already making a situation worse because she's reaching out to a third party instead of talking to her partner face to face. I don't feel like she went to him specifically with that problem. Second thing to touch on is to be specific. And did I say specific or instead of not Pacific?
Girl, same
But
thing.
anyway, be specific and naming your problem when you're talking to that person face to face. Now, our generation love to throw things in like I feel some type of way. Somebody can't fix your feelings or acknowledge your feelings when you say things like I feel some type of way. What way is that? Be really specific.
I think that's easy. Okay, if you're, for instance, if she was to respond, I'm feeling some type of way about you playing video games, that's exactly how she feels.
Do you feel happy about me playing video games?
I know. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be like,
Sad about me
I'm
playing
not
video
good at
games.
that. You have to tell me. You have to
Exactly.
be specific.
Exactly.
No, I
'cause
think
I'm
we
gonna
know what
be
that
like,
all means.
what?
That's
No.
a general.
No, we
Third
don't.
thing. Third thing is to pay attention to people's body language. You can tell early on in the conversation if they're really feeling what you're saying or if they're already defensive or not. So kind of make sure and pay attention to your own body language as well. Make sure you don't approach somebody with folded arms, mean face. You're not charging at them because even though you're not saying things that may be saying that you're defensive or you're blocking them out, your body is saying it. So that kind of stunts communication as well. And the fourth thing is to listen, not listen to respond, but actually hear what the person is saying. Don't try to interpret what they're saying as they're saying it. Let them finish it and then follow up with what you think is going on. And that's how you create that conversation and not just posting memes and leaving it up for people's interpretation and saying things like, I feel some type of way.
Even though I feel like that's
Get
the
you a
general-
little baby who gonna listen. That's what you do.
not quoting Kodak.
Yes.
But that was good advice for communication because I'm pretty sure we all lack.
I don't.
I
Okay,
don't.
great.
I'm
Desiree.
sorry.
It's okay to be honest with you.
No, I'm honest. I don't lack communication at all.
You don't. You don't lack any communication, like anything wrong with your communication.
No, are you trying to try me?
Say what you need to say.
Right? You need to communicate something with me.
No, that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to Melanin Vibes. Make sure you check us out next Friday. Also, for our segment for Ask Asani, if you have any questions that you need clarification on, make sure you tweet her or on Atlanta
Visit
Black
the
Star.
Atlanta Black Star page and submit your questions or
Yes.
topics of discussion, things that you feel that the Black community, Black millennials, Black Generation Zs need to know. You go ahead and hit up Atlanta Black Star on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.